Hey guys, so this is a review on XXX. I'm doing this review because the third XXX movie is coming out in a couple weeks. Now, I'm probably not going to do State of the Union, I believe it's called, the second XXX, because I'm not a big fan of that, and it doesn't even have Vin Diesel in it. The third one at least has Vin Diesel. So I'm doing this review, and then whenever XXX 3 comes out, I'll do that review. But, let's get started. The director of this movie is the same director of Fast and Furious, and you can really tell in the movie. Like, Fast and Furious has stupid stunts. This movie has stupid stunts. Both have a lot of action, but you can tell that the same director does direct both movies. Now, does it have lots of stupid action? Yes. Does it blow stuff up a lot? Yes. But it's a fun time. Fast and Furious. I love all 7. I'm probably going to love the 8th one. This movie, I really like. Is it a good movie? First of all, it's one of my guilty pleasures. I have a lot. This is one of them. Does it have the best acting? No. But it has cool action. It has a neat story. And all this bad stuff in between, I can get over. The main thing that irked me in this movie is not until the very end, and this is a spoiler video just to let you know, it's not going to have a lot of spoilers, but because this movie came 14 years ago, I'm assuming that if you're watching this, you already watched the movie, and if you have not, stop and watch the movie if you want, but if you don't care about spoilers, then fine by me. And before I get to the ending part that kind of irked me, I'll tell you what happens all the time before. So in the very beginning, XXX, he's this big guy on campus. He does all the hardcore cool stuff. And then Samuel L. Jackson, he wants to see if Xander Cage can help him do some CIA stuff. And in the beginning, Xander Cage is rebellious, and how he shows that he's rebellious is the first test, he's in this dine-in restaurant, and, he busts a guy's face open knowing that none of them are bad, and he just has a bad attitude. Well, test 2 comes around, and it's actually dangerous. The first test, the guns had blanks, there's nothing dangerous about it. The second test, however, he could have died, and 2 other people could have died. Well, he actually ended up coming back for one, and it showed that he can be trustworthy. And then, after that, what he does is he has to go undercover and learn about this gang. Now, he has to be part of it, and like most movies like this, he does find a girl within that gang. They do have a love interest, but they kind of work it out. It's hit and miss. Some ways you're like, okay, and then others you're like, But for the most part, I did like their relationship. I did like Samuel L. Jackson's part within the two, the good guys, the bad guys, how he fit in. And I do like the main bad guys in this. You can tell that they're twisted in the head, and they slowly find out, Xander's undercover. They always knew that the other girl's undercover. And the bad guy's plan in this movie is to use these bombs that end up using gas to kill people. And their plan is to kill millions of people this way. Well, Xander Cage tries to, find out where it is, what they're doing, all that fun jazz. And then when they find out, he uses a car to chase it, and it's a little unrealistic, but it's just as unrealistic as the rest of the movie or any of the Fast and Furious movies. And he does chase it, and he does, of course, get to the bomb, and he does stop it before it hurts anyone, minus the scientists earlier in the movie. Sad for them. But other than those people, he does save, millions of people, and he ends up getting out alive. Now, everyone thinks he's dead, and the main thing that irked me, like, lots of little things, irked me here and there. Like, some of the dialogue was bad, some of the acting was bad, but the biggest thing is the girl. She was the reason she was undercover is she was actually undercover for Russia for 2 years, but they forgot about her half a year in. So so they only knew about her 6 months in, and she ended up doing 24 months with them. So that's kind of messed up. But anyways, she wants a new life, a better life, and once everyone thinks that Xander Cage is dead, and Samuel L. Jackson basically told her that, I told Xander Cage that I'd do this for you. I promised, and I'm a man of my word. You're good to go. She can finally live a life. She says, but now what's the point? So I get it. She liked him for the, little time that, they known each other. But I'm just saying, if I was undercover for 2 years and 1.5 years of that, I was on my own, rogue, because they forgot about me, I might like some girl. But it's still worth being free and having a life, even if they die. But that's just me. I don't know. That part, I was like, no, you would not. I don't know anyone that would feel like that. Yes, would I be sad? Yeah, who wouldn't be? But saying that their life being free is not worth it, I don't know if I buy that much into it. But overall, is this a fun movie? Yes. Is this an enjoyable movie? Yes. This is a cheap, fun time. If you turn your brain off, you'll have fun. Even if you turn your brain on and you like stupid action and stuff like that, it's good, and it has enough of a plot to say that it's an enjoyable movie. It's not just action to have action, or at least I don't think it is. Like I said, there's stuff here and there that's not that good. But if you go in this thinking that it's gonna be action like the Avengers or intelligent like the Matrix, you're gonna have a bad time. But if you go in this movie thinking that you're just gonna have a good time, some fun action, then I think you'll like this movie, and I'll give this movie a B minus. So what did you think about this movie? Did you like it? Did you not like it? Did you like this movie, or did you like xXx 2? Like I said, I like this movie. I don't like the second one. And are you planning on watching the third one in theaters? I believe January 20th, which is the same day that Split comes out, which is 2 days after my best friend's birthday, so happy early birthday. But I plan on watching those two movies. And my first actual 2017 movie review, like a movie review from 2017, the first movie will probably be this weekend. There's a couple movies coming out. There's Monster Trucks, there's The Bye Bye Man, and there's Sleepless. I'm going to watch one or two of them for sure, and I'll do a review on that right as soon as I watch it and stuff. And I'll put that on as soon as possible. But until then, y'all have a wonderful day.